Do you have a hard time concealing your under eyes no matter what concealer you use? You're using even my favorite and you're like, it's still not enough? I think I have something for you. So I am going to be reviewing this and demoing this. This is from Natasha Denona. Purchased this myself, not sponsored. This is her color corrector. I'm going to be showing you how to apply it so you can get rid of that discoloration on your eyes. I love it. Let's get into the video. So you guys know how much I love the Natasha Denona concealer. The one that I have is in P1, I believe. Let me get my glasses on before. I'll have all the information in my description below. So when you go on your phone, and I think even online where it says like more, you click on that and it has everything listed in there, okay? So the one that I wear is P1, and I love this. And the thing that's nice about this is it has a peach undertone to it, so you don't need a color corrector. But I purchased one, same line, Natasha Denona, and this one is in the color C1 is what it is, C1. So I wanted to try this anyways because I thought maybe this isn't enough for everybody. And the thing about concealers, you don't want to pile a bunch of it on because the more that you pile on, the more it's going to crease. And some people I feel like tend to do that. If something isn't covering, they're not getting enough coverage, they just tend to put more on thinking it's going to help. But then it creases and it's frustrating. So you can use a color corrector and a concealer. I'm going to show you how to do it, okay? And I've already tested this and I love this. So you don't need to use a special applicator to do this. I am going to use my finger and I'm going to also use this brush here and the applicator. I'm going to show you. So before you get started, always make sure that you are prepping your under eye area. So make sure that you are wearing an eye cream, which I already have an eye cream on and it's been sitting on for a while. So you always want to make sure that you're doing that first. So if you have dry under eye, if you have dryness under your eyes or whatever, you just always want to make sure that you're prepping your under eye area. And by the way, really quickly, the look that you saw at the beginning of the video and the look that you're going to see at the end of the video, that is not using a foundation. There's a product, another product from Natasha Denona that I tested, I love, and you're going to see that in another review. So just heads up on that. So if you're not subscribed, make sure that you are. So I'm going to go ahead and take this and same applicator, okay? And I'm going to go in with the applicator. I'm just doing one eye at a time so you can see the difference, okay? So really be careful. Don't use a lot. I probably should have wiped this off more. You don't need to use a lot, especially when you're going to layer it with another product. The more product you have on, the more chances it's going to crease. So I'm just going to take my, this is from Clé de Peau. You don't have to get this brush. It's just the one that I have. I like it because it's nice and flat, okay? It's their concealer brush. So I like to just go in here and tap, and we want to try to, yeah, I probably put a little too much on. Just going to wipe a little bit of that off, okay. Tap, tap, tap this out. And I really want to leave it there. Now, if you're somebody who has all this color, look at already how that, I can look at that. Do you see the difference between the two eyes? Hello. So if you have it all under your eye, then what you can do is just keep blending it. I want to wipe this up here because I even get in the corner here because I have some discoloration there. Tap, tap, tap. Then you can go ahead and blend out the rest of it, okay? But I'm going to leave it right there in that area for me because I'm going to go in with my concealer. And you might be looking at this and going, why don't you just leave it there and not do concealer on top of it, because it is quite peachy looking. I know it's not picking up my camera, but it is. So I like this too because it brightens it and you'll see, okay? But look at how that looks, okay? Amazing. So we're gonna stick with the one eye first. Then we're gonna go in with the concealer. I'm gonna wipe some of this off. And I wanna wipe my brush off a little bit, because always remember less is best when you're doing our under eyes, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and take this and just really lightly put some on. You don't need a lot because we've already color corrected it, right? So we've already, this is going to help to brighten a little bit more. It's going to conceal even better, especially if you have a lot of darkness. Now, You guys know I love the Colleen Rothschild eye cream, which I do not have on today. I did not put it on today, but normally I put on her eye cream. But I wanted you to see this because when you put on that Colleen Rothschild eye cream, like if I came on camera like that, you'd be like, wow, you don't really have anything. And I don't have a lot of darkness, but you can see the difference between that eye and that eye. I mean, clearly I do have some, okay? Especially in that inner corner. See when I turn my, like you can really see it. So anyways, normally I put that on first and then I do all this. Okay, so that's going to help brighten it even more. But the difference between her eye cream and a brightening concealer is her eye cream has a lot of skincare benefits. So I love it. Just think of that as your base for your concealer, okay? Which, like I said, normally I do, but I didn't today because I just wanted to do this. And if you use that, it's like you're kicking it up a notch, you know? So I'm just going in here and I'm just keeping it in that area. Then I'm going to take my finger and then I'm going to blend some of that out. I don't want much of it under my eye. I want to keep most of it in this area here because I have a little bit of a tear trough there. You can see it when I put my eye down, but let's still look at the difference. Look at how good that concealed compared to the other eye. I mean, hello. I'm going to go ahead and set mine. I like to set mine. I've talked about that before. I'm going to go in with this brush. Wouldn't recommend it. Put it in the comments below, but this thing just keeps shedding. But I'm just going to go in and with this one. Oh, look at the difference between my two eyes. I mean, look at how nice and smooth and lifted that looks, and look at the other eye. I mean, honestly, it's like, it's amazing, right? So let's do the other eye. We're going to do the same thing. So color corrector first. Wiping some of this off. Now, I'm going to go in and we're not going to put too much. Just a little bit. So now I'm going to tap this. I've tested a lot of concealers. I have another one that I'm testing right now that I'm going to be reviewing really soon for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Even when I find my favorite concealers, I'm always going to test more stuff. So there's that. So make sure. Okay, so now we're going to go in and I'm going to take the concealer. I love the applicator on this because normally I tell you guys don't use the applicator, but it's really nice because see how nice and pointy it is? It's nice. You're not going to blob too much on, but I still recommend kind of wiping it off a little bit, okay? And then we're going to go ahead and just really gently apply our concealer because we don't want to go crazy. Putting very little on. I have to be careful because sometimes I'm in a hurry. And this is so full coverage, this concealer. When I'm in a hurry, sometimes I'm putting it on and it's like, oh, I put too much on. So you don't need a lot of this. And you can see again, just keeping it in this area. And then I will take the rest. And I'll get a little bit right here. Kind of didn't get enough there. I have a little bit of veining under my eye, so whatever's on my brush, I'll get that on there. But I don't go ahead and put more product. You don't need to. You don't. So now again, I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury or whatever powder you want. Just want to use something that's fine. And I recommend using a brush. I've tried using the Velour Puff under my eyes, but I find that it just looks really heavy. Even with a powder like this, it just looks too heavy under there and it just automatically like makes my eyes look really crepey. So I would not recommend doing that. I just feel like a brush is better. So make sure I got it on there good. Both sides. And look at what a difference. Look at how my under eyes look bright, right? It concealed it even better. So if you are somebody that no matter what concealer you use, even with this one, you're like, it's just not enough, look into a color corrector. And there's different colors. She has different shades that you can choose. So let me get the rest of my makeup on. All my makeup is on. I'm going to show you. I love her concealers. I love this. I love this. I actually have 3 of them. You're going to see a video of me reviewing, which one? This one. You're going to see a video of me reviewing this because today I am not wearing any foundation, and you will see that in a video. There's no foundation on me today. So it's one of these, actually 2 of these concealers that I'm wearing on my face. So you will see it in a video. I love her concealers. Highly recommend them. Like I said, I purchased 3 already, and you guys know I don't overhype products here. So I really hope that this video was helpful to you if you are somebody that struggles with under eye concealer. If you are new here, I would love to have you join. I share new videos every single week. Please consider subscribing. Just smash that button below. It's free. I share new videos every single week. And if you're already a subscriber, I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching my videos. I truly appreciate it. Please do me a favor. Before you leave, make sure you share, like, and comment because it helps to push my videos out, and I would really, 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 really appreciate it. So thank you so much, and I will catch you guys out in my next video. Bye.